Lifestealer, may infest bomb potential from the Queen of Pain. Also, can last long dun sa mga ganks na potential with that IO Spirit Breaker Night Stalker. That Night Stalker naturally tanky, tapos meron pa siyang rage. And kapag the situation calls for it, pwede siyang mag-turn around ng ganks. Dahil meron siyang feast and yun nga, infest bombs. There's the Phantom Lancer for TNC. To match up against the Queen of Pain. Interestingly enough, yung Phantom Lancer kasi is a very strong laner in the mid lane, even in the safe lane. Kasi ang sobrang kate nung Spirit Lance. Tapos is very spammable din. And Phantom Lancer is deceptively tanky. Hindi siya madaling i-take down din. Mataas kanyang armor. Yung kanyang natural stats din is above average. That's why he can last even against the Invoker, even against the Queen of Pain. Very good laner din. Also, illusion-based heroes are the natural bane of the Lifestealer. Kasi syempre, Lifestealer only dishes out the single target damage. Meron siyang infest bomb, yes, pero hindi naman gano'ng kataas yung damage nun. Yeah, so, the Phantom Lancer is a good answer to the Lifestealer, to say the least.
So, what do you think can actually answer to this PL ng TNC? Mineski, they still have... Actually.
Although... Pwede mo sabihin na yung Timbersaw baka magkaroon ng problema against the PL just because of the mana break. But TNC?
You think? I mean, this is just a shot in the dark. You think Rev Paul would be good here?
Yeah, I guess. Kasi
they do have the Queen of Pain.
Yeah.
TNC also, even though they do have a lot of fast-moving characters or global presence characters, pag nagsama-sama sila, they still don't have that AoE potential na possibly meron ng Mineski.
Yeah.
You know, with the Undying's statue with the tiny stun, Terrorblade will be picked here for Raven.
So many illusions.
Sobrang sobrang El Clasico dito for
TNC's
Shaker Raven.
This is still the Timbersaw. Yeah. Like what we mentioned kanina, na hindi na ban out the Timbersaw. Perfectly answers against the illusion-based hero composition of TNC Pro Team. I thought that they would get for the Earthshaker kasi how quickly they were able to decide on that one. So, but ang problema kasi sa Earthshaker, kailangan mong magkaroon muna ng Echo Slam available para maging threat ka. But beyond that, hindi ka magiging threat. So, kapag nagamit mo na-whiff mo yung Echo Slam mo or even a not good Echo Slam connection, wala ka ng panlaban ngayon sa illusion train na meron ng TNC. But with the Timbersaw, you have that constant chakrams that you can push out. And of course, chakram deals pure damage and immensely good damage din sa mga illusions. So yeah, that's gonna be the control for Mineski.
So Isocy's is gonna be playing the Timbersaw. It's gonna fall majorly on him to deal with all of this illusion strat ng TNC.
You can say that, but they do still have the Queen of Pain naman, so they don't really have to be super worried about the illusions.
Yeah,
I would say. Kinailangan na talaga nila ng beefy na core na pwedeng yun like the Tide Hunter last game, kind of soak some damage, make the pseudo initiations for themselves as to stay in one point, and kinailangan na din nun. So this is a very close draft, I would say, na medyo magde-depend sa execution, kasi I think that the objective taking potential as well as the team fight and ganking for TNC is also good. Ang Mineski naman, pretty standard draft for themselves. Siguro naglalak lang sila ng konting lockdown ngayon. They only have the Tiny, and what is there for? Yeah, they only have the Tiny as the stun.
Yeah, so, nothing else other than that.
So yan yung magiging problema nila in terms of the early game. Parang how can they close out kills? But don't be afraid kasi meron silang burst potential, so at a certain degree they might not even need the stuns just because of how strong their lineup is, but of course kailangan pa rin nila yung mga stun na yun. So let's hop on into the game. 1-0 lead for Mineski. This could possibly be the last game, depende na lang sa magiging turnout. TNC on the rated side, you have 1-4-3-7 on that Spirit Breaker. Tims on that IO. It's gonna be Kuku with the Phantom Lancer, Raven on the Terrorblade, and Sam H on the Night Stalker.
With Mineski playing jabs on the Tiny. Got Ice with the Timbersaw. Medyo naano sila ng puno. Maybe pwede yung chap-chapin to since Timbersaw. Mushi as the Lifestealer. Ninja Boogie with the Undying. And last but not the least, si Moon naman as the Queen of Pain.
Mid lane Moon might have some problem against the Phantom Lancer and the IO. So, can expect that Moon might not have a good start if, of course, Jabs can find the opening for him. Pwede nila ano din na magandang start para sa kanya. And Ninja Boogie as well as Moon they are kind of a boxing out. And there's a double bounty rune na nakuha din dito ni Queen of Pain. Instantly, makakuha siya ng isang set of salve. So it seems that yung blink in doon sa may mid lane. And that's gonna be it. Isa lang ang kanyang, isa lang ang kanyang tango dito. Needs some help. But the Ayo, where is he placed right now? So it seems like he will tether onto the Spirit Breaker. So ito nga yung ginagawa ng Team Secret din, just to tether to the Spirit Breaker. Manghampas ka lang ng manghampas ng kalaban mo endlessly, and even the tanky offlaners won't last long. And Jabs is actually here to dish out some damage onto Samage. And Jabs actually, there is gonna be the toss into the Whirling Death into Mushi.
No stun though.
No stun, as you mentioned. And why is Mushi as well as the Timbersaw here? Maybe nagkaroon ng lane swap din. So I think that Mushi was in the bottom lane before. So nagkaroon ng lane swap dito for Mineski. And they want to match the, I think that tri-lane versus single lane. So it seems.
Yeah, charge on to Ice. He does have the reactive armor, but level 1 pa lang naman siya for the meantime. There's time to still connect. There is the body blocks. He still could be in a bad spot. There is Ninja Boogie absorbing the strength, pero wala pa rin katakas-takas dito si Ice. And that'll be first blood for TNC. And like you said, yan yung early rotations nila.
Yeah, and that is terrible para kay Ice. He had to opt for that early Whirling Death just to have a kind of a kill potential against dun sa Night Star sa top lane. So that meant na wala siyang reactive armor for level 1. And then nag-TP pa siya from the top to the bottom lane. So he has to walk right now mula dun sa base pabalik dun sa lane. And that is a lot of time wasted for Ice. There's the stun connection onto Ninja Boogie. 1437. This is already level 2, so may greater bash na rin siya dun. So he was able to push away that Tiny. Yeah. And kailangan mag-end. Level 2 si Ice. He does have the reactive armors. Some sort of defense against the physical composition of that Spirit Breaker and Terrorblade.
Yeah. Moon on the other hand, actually has 3 denies, pero CS-wise, pares lang naman sila. They do get Sam H, and Sam H, wala siyang katakas-takas dito, gets taken down by, actually, Jabs, not Mushi. And Moon, even though range siya, he is getting bombarded a little bit by the Phantom Lancer. Ice naman dito, baka magank na naman.
So many setup with the toss. Ang dami mong pag-creative na player ka talaga. And Jabs is a very creative player. He really shine with Tiny as a position 4. Sige, how good he is with the toss. Parang sobrang taas ng impact din ng mga toss na paggagamit niya. Even though it's just a level 1 skill. Yes, it doesn't have the best damage and but yung displacement na pwede mo i-provide with the toss, I think that's even more valuable.
And crazy good range with the toss too.
Yes, that's true.
And not only the displacement, but the range of that displacement. Sam H and Jabs, nagkakakitaan sila. Eye to eye lang naman for the meantime. But Sam H, he is on that off-laner role. Kaya he really has to be careful here. Once the darkness does come in, I feel like he's gonna be able to escape at least yung mga engages ng Mineski. That might be him being more confident. And dying, actually TPing to the mid lane. Interesting.
Actually gave the bottle charge dun sa Queen of Pain.
Alright.
So that's probably
a new way.
Because the bottle crow doesn't work anymore.
Yep.
Hindi ka na pwede mag-bottle crow, so kailangan mo nito na
Ninja Boogie, ayan na, initiate na naman onto the Undying, but Undying is, well, he's just a bit too tanky this early on.
For sure. Meron siyang decay that na hindi pwede mag-gang up ang Ayo Spirit Breaker sa kanya kasi pwede lang siya knock out. But here comes the nighttime. Samage is quite fast here. At hindi siya to damage din sa Tiny for sure. Kasi Tiny does have that 0 armor. I think negative 1 pa nga yata yung armor niya to start the game. But in the mid lane, they charge on to Moon. And Moon is falling low. Fortunately, there's
147 though.
Oh no. Bit of more than he could chew, man.
Yeah. I mean,
why would you do that? But yeah, that's 147. Essentially feeding a kill onto Moon. Second kill for Mineski.
Sadly, his name isn't 1337.
Yeah.
Leet.
Yeah.
in case hindi ako na-gets.
Yeah.
Nah, just kidding. Anyways, there is a charge mark onto Mushi here. I'm pretty sure he doesn't see this, but here comes the Spirit Breaker. Smashing, dashing. Ready for some crashing. Goes in.
Nice
Gets the
bash.
quicker bash. Good damage onto Mushi though. Just for a little bit of support kay Sam H. Mushi is already level 5. Sam H 3. And here in the mid. Oh, you can see Jabs. He wants some blood. Kita ba ito ni Kuku? Probably not. Gets a toss. Yes, he does. In the range pa of the tower, but there's the doppelganger. Jab's gonna be able to connect with the avalanche. Are they really gonna go for it? They are. The connections. Auto attacks. Scream of pain. Meron pa siyang pamblik in. Wala na. Sadly enough, but still, look at that connections coming in from Jabs.
They also fend off that Phantom Lancer away from the lane, giving a little more space. Queen of Pain, who is now second in terms of net worth. Yung kill din niya kay 1437 really helped him there. I mean, the offlane
Ice is here.
Ooh, he missed the Timber Chain.
But here's Skinny
doesn't matter.
Nabusan ng HP, and Ice gets the last shot. Wala magagawa dun si Raven as he is still farming up to become a pretty terrorizing Blade. Nice two-man connection with the Avalanche. Humahataw pa dito ang Mineski. 1437 in a very bad spot. Mushi has the movement speed and he gets the one. Jabs. Titry niya i-body block din si Sam H. Are they really gonna go for it? The question, nandito na rin si Queen of Pain coming in from the side. Sam H gonna be in a bad spot. There is the haste if I'm not mistaken. Thames is right here getting the heals. Mag-go back away na lang sila. They see Jabs. There's the charge coming in from the Spirit Breaker. Takbo Jabs.
Wala siyang mana.
Dito, wala siyang mana. So close to the shrine. Oh my god, the heal from the shrine saves Jabs. There's a Sonic Wave. He's sinagawan si Ayo. He goes down. The Avalanche as well. And now Sam H. Talagang gusto niya dito humataw kay Jabs. But it's just too bad. So sad. Nakakuha ng double kill ngayon si Moon. And he is looking for a third. 1337 does have the charge. So makakataka siya. But still, TNC medyo. They went too greedy.
They went overboard for sure. Too greedy is an understatement dun sa laban na yun. They thought that they could kill off Jabs, but the good connections again from Mineski. They're now chasing onto the Timbersaw. Na walang mana, there is gonna be the Sunder on the Timbersaw. It does have 11 static. Well, what? He missed the chain. Ice is missing 2 chains right now. That is gonna be Moon on the dominating kill streak, taking down the Phantom Lancer in the mid lane, while Timbersaw actually naka-attract siya ng 4 na hero. And na-surprise ako, nag-miss yung Timber Chain for some weird reason, and Ice was taken out. But as I mentioned, he actually caught the attention of 4 heroes from TNC, and that meant na yung Phantom Lancer ay naging pagkain dito para kay Moon, and he is now top of the net worth chart. Good usage of the Thunder though.
Yeah. And Ice going 2v1 at this. There's the illusion from Raven. He's chasing them down, but he should be able to escape kasi may siyang pang spider dudong away. And Ice, wala pa siyang level 6, but he's really dealing the damage. No chakrams just yet. Pero gotta respect how good a Timbersaw is with that reactive armor. Look at how much he's absorbing from Raven here. He's really going for it, but the Sunder is available, so I don't know why Ice is really gonna go for this. Oh wait, actually no, they can go for the kill.
There's gonna be some heals from Tims, but Raven still
on
taking
the sides,
a lot of damage.
Undying.
Yeah.
Okay, nope.
So there's a lot of attribute loss na potential mula sa Mineski. Timber Chain, meron yung primary attribute mo kasi pag tinaman ka ng Whirling Death from the Timbersaw, mamawasan ka ng 15% ng yung mga primary attribute. Tapos meron ka pa decay mula dun sa Undying, which actually gives a -4 dun sa strength. So
every time he
uses it on his opponents.
So stacking.
Yeah, it stacks very well. And that could mean that even if TNC builds some of those tankiness, and not be able to cut the job.
Teams, oh no, they know where he is. Oh, I thought they knew. But they can probably guess where he was due to the orbs flying around. But that would just mean that Mineski have free reign to get this bottom tier 3. Ninja Boogie does have the charge from him on the Spirit Breaker, but he'll be able to get away because of the mid tier 1.
Yeah.
And TNC here, where are they gonna go? Mid or respond to bottom?
I mean, the bottom lane, I don't think that they can defend that one. Maybe just go for the trade somewhere else. Perhaps put pressure on the mid lane or on the top
Someone's
lane.
TPing to mid though.
Oh.
Ice is here. He's destroying the illusions of Raven. No. Wow, this is good. Like they're using the decay just for that pushback.
Yeah, for the pushback.
Darkness has been used as well, interestingly enough. And Coco from the top.
Infested Raven. I mean, Mushi pa yung lifestealer dito. Get out. And it seems like Mineski doesn't want to defend the top lane, or Maybe just wants to push the mid lane dito with the Tiny as well.
They're gonna leave Mushi to fend for himself, while the other members of Mineski are trying to go for that mid-tier 1. This could still prompt TNC to rotate the top lane, and that is what they're doing. You can see right now, they know that there is no Infest Bomb for Mushi. Uses the Rage, but here comes Undying with the response. Then might push back Cuckoo, uses the Doppelganger, escapes for a little bit, but they can just dive back in. At the same time, middle lane, onti na lang, isang crack na lang, and the last hit goes into the hands of Moon.
Well, top lane.
Oh, top lane.
Damage.
Oh, he goes down. Undying is still here. No ultimate yet for Ninja Boogie. Can't go into the Berserk. Oh, Moon actually doesn't use his Sonic Wave. Thought he was going to use it, but cancels it right in the nick of time. And they do lose the Undying. And Moon has to back off. There is the charge. Kailangan niya mag-ingat dito, but TNC are going to be relentless. Oh, Moon. He has another charge. Trying to debate in. 1-3-3-7 jabs from the sidelines. Tatlo to from TNC. They gotta be careful, but jabs, he doesn't even care. Goes for the avalanche, misses the connection onto Cuckoo. They might just try to set things up. No!
No! Jibaited by Cuckoo.
Pero teka lang muna, makataas mo siya dito. Oh, he will.
Oh, jibaited, man.
What?
Jibaited, man. What an illusion play by Cuckoo. Napagandang micro. They thought that they could kill off that Phantom Lancer. Kasi,
umabot yung
umabot yung scream. But yeah, the thing with Doppelganger kasi merong yung illusion sa magagawa mo, isang, di ba, ikaw, di ba tatlo yung lalabas? Ikaw, tapos yung isang illusion na mataas yung damage pero mababa yung mataas yung damage output pero makaka-take ng more damage. Yung isa naman, hindi magti-take ng bonus damage. So, para mukha siyang normal na PL illusion. Pero wala rin siyang damage output din. Parang gano'n eh. Nagkaroon ng variation doon. So, that's why you can really debate your opponents with the usage pag maganda yung pagmamicro mo. Of course, you don't know exactly kung sino yun at the start. So, medyo kailangan mong i-assume. So, it takes a lot of intelligence play din mula din kay Cuckoo. That's why he survived that one. And wow, Queen of Pain, and really wanted that.
You don't see that every day.
You don't see that every day, as you mentioned. And that's the thing. They have easy way to deal with the Tombstone because of the 4th pick Phantom Lancer. They will be able to push the top lane as well with the help of Mush of the Terror Blade.
And the Elu comps are real. Sam H. Oh, he's caught off here.
The IO relocate though.
Should be able to survive. I relocate. This could be 3 kills for Mineski. The bash will connect, and he does shut down. Actually, no, Queen of Pain. Raven is also here, so this actually backlashes onto Mineski. Jab's got to go run, and Ninja Boogie trying to body block, but the charge is real. Jabs, though, relinquishes an avalanche, and here comes Ice, Ice, Ice. They're going for 1-4-3-7. He's got to be careful. Whirling that is there. Isa pang habol dito. He really wants 1-4-3-7 here. Ice is Ice. Oh, nice. Even without Ice there. Raven still full in HP, but you can really see now TNC are starting to ramp up.
Very important core kills there for TNC now. The Terrorblade is on top of the net worth chart. Unfortunately, yung Queen of Pain na chain stun din mula dun sa bash. The Nether Strike, yung charge din mula dun sa Spirit Breaker. Kaya nga naman napatay. Maybe ng isang Metamorphosis Terrorblade. And that's what Mineski should be mindful of. All of those relocate ganks na famous ang ayaw. But there's gonna be the silence onto the Queen of Pain. Do they have enough?
They have enough! No, not yet. The charge though, 1-4-3-7, wants some blood. Connects it. Meron pa siya pang Nether Strike.
Bash though.
Yeah.
The first hit bash after the stun from the Charge of Darkness, and Moon, kakabuhay lang parang Asurai. Taken out already. Mineski, how can he defend this top lane? They have the Timbersaw, but the Timbersaw is in the bottom lane, so it seems. The mid lane din, kailangan nilang sagutin.
Mushi is here though. At least that's the answer for Mineski, at least for the meantime.
They're really punishing the Lifestealer pick here by Mineski, picking the Phantom Lancer as well as the Terrorblade. Alam natin na ang problema ng isang Lifestealer is yung mga illusion-based heroes nga. That's single target ang kanyang damage. Even if hindi naman natural na kumuha ka ng cleave on the Lifestealer or a Maelstrom. So, hindi talaga yun yung build order na kayang sumagot dun sa composition ng TNC right now. Let's see kung ano may adjustment ni Mushi. Mushi is one of the intelligent players din, ng veterans na rin. Siguro, alam na niya yung limitations ng hero. Maybe he can look for an answer at least on the life stealer, having to deal with those illusion heroes. Tingnan natin kung
Or
anong
maybe
sagot niya
Moon can go for that.
for the
Maybe like a Maelstrom.
yeah, for the right clicking core.
We have seen before, you know, a Queen of Pain go for this once she gets her core magic items. Forcing the ultimate out of Ninja Boogie, but those are only illusions that they're dealing with. They do know where 1437 is.
Yeah, and they're chasing.
Okay, he gets the Shadow Strike. Jabs is here,
There's the toss,
gets the Avalanche, and that's gonna be a follow-up from Mineski. But interestingly enough, mid lane though, dedepensahan ng Timber Saws. TNC might have been a bit sneaky there. Nakita nilang inahabol si Tims, and they say, you know what, let's just go, try to take the mid, pero wala naman for now.
Mineski's, kailangan pa nila ng ganitong klase mga respawns din. They want to survive for the mid game because always have to be mindful of those relocate ganks and those charges na hindi mo naman, wala namang perfect vision din para i-anticipate kung saan kayo charge or kung saan mag-relocate gank dito si Tims on that IO. Madness onto Terrorblade para kay Raven. Kita mo naman kung gano'n na siya kabilis mag-farm ngayon. Kahit pa hindi siya mag-metamorphosis, he can farm all of those creep wave, those neutral camps, tapos even the stacks, kaya pa rin niya. Kasi nga naman may Madness. But the 16-minute Bloodstone para kay Timberstone, not bad at all para sa isang position 3. He needs more armor, tingin ko. And he will go for the
Shiva's
Lotus
guard.
Orb.
Oh,
yeah, Lotus Orb ang kanyang unahin.
okay.
Makes sense against the Sunder. And the charge. And I think yung kailangan din niya ng liquids din eh. There's the silence, immediate stun na rin. Raven might
Should be able to get into a corpse infest right now, but no, Raven actually gets a shutdown. This might be it. They're looking for the engagement. Ninja Boogie! Oh my god, look at the auto attacks coming in from Raven. Pero the Sunder!
Oh,
You really don't want to do that if you don't have the burst. Raven will just shut you down with his Thunder. That was such a good bait in. Coming for TNC from the sidelines. Here comes Ice. But, I mean, can he really go for the kills? That's the question. Oh, well, he can. And he will.
There might be a toss potential dito mula kay Jabs.
Bato mo na sarili mo ngayon.
They don't have a vision though.
They will now.
Will now.
Now they will. There's
there
a toss.
You go. There's a toss.
There's
there.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Beyblade.
Yeah. So, all things considered, they got the Raven kill. Might even find more, but 1437 does have the charge to get out. So, at least Ice gets something out of nothing for Mineski. But Mineski did lose 3 dun sa previous engagement. At alam mo, kung gaano kaganda yung communication nila in the previous game, medyo mali dito sa nakikita nating laro. There was a toss na ginawa ni Jabs para kay Mushi, pero ang nangyari lang is na-lockdown si Mushi sa isang spot kasi kapag na-toss ka, lalo na kapag yung toss na malapit, it's actually considered as a stunt. So parang pwede ka pa rin hampasin kahit ka naka-hurl ka sa ere. And that's why Mushi fell against the Terrorblade kasi hinahampas-hampas lang din siya ni Terrorblade while he is up in the air. So Shadow Blade by Samage though. Kanyang napiling item of choice. Yeah, slight miscommunications there for Mineski. Also, hindi nila na-layer din yung kanilang damage output. They want to burst down agad si Terrorblade kasi before landing that Sonic Wave. Pero yun nga, nakapag-Sunder and all. That Jazz and Raven, as a Terrorblade, hindi naman kasi din gano'ng kataas ang HP na sa Terrorblade. Talagang, kaya lang nagsusurvive ng maganda sa Terrorblade just because of the Sunder. And the burst potential from Mineski, nandun talaga yun eh. Kailangan lang nila talagang i-layer yung kanilang burst potential. Shadow Blade again. As a Phantom Lancer naman this time. Maybe they want to go for the Silver Edge to remove yung reactive armor agad.
Yeah.
Ng isang,
just make sure na Ice really isn't a threat because that previous clash, siya lang yung mukhang may ganap against TNC for now. Mineski still has to go for their items for sure. As the Queen of Pain could, like we said, go for that Maelstrom just to try and deal, or the Mjolnir, just to deal with the illusions. Kukudo gotta back off. Ice is, well, pretty scary in terms of damage then.
Yeah.
Quap for the meantime is gonna buy up into a Lincoln Spear after finishing this Veil of Discord and Yule's Divinity Scepter.
Very important against the Spirit Breaker kasi don't really want to be charged from the other part of the map.
They're looking for targets.
Mapapapiligin
They're gonna spot the IO first.
Okay. So good
Transfer
takedown.
down. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
Wait, hold. Orange. The
Okay.
Sam H.
Oh,
He does get
toss.
lifted.
But the
Trying to run away. There is the decay. Here's the Sonic Wave just to make sure, and Moon shuts it down. Two
kills.
One for the, one third position 3, one position 5.
Not bad for smoke gang. At makakabili rin sila ng oras dito, paring Asurai. Yun naman yung goal mo kapag makapatay ka ng Ayo. You're really not aiming for the bonus gold. You're aiming for time. Parang yun yung binibili mo kapag pinapatay mo yung Ayo. Kasi that means na walang relocate gang for a set amount of seconds or a few minutes. And that will mean na pwede kayo makapag-farm naman. But Kuku does have the haste right now. Nahabol niya si Jabs, and 1437 will be taken out by Ice.
Coco spotted out. He's going aggressive onto Jabs here. Uses the doppelganger. Wala na mana si Jabs. And he will go down. So many illusions. They gotta back off here. Mush is right from the sidelines. Goes in. But there's too many illusions. Too much damage from TNC that Mineski can't really handle this hot potato. Ice is here. Pero, like you said, once they get that silver edge, this reactive armor will all be for naught. And nakaabang naman side si Mushi. Still looking for something. Ice here. Alright, wala lang. Ipatuloy siya ng shock grab niya.
Shock grab. Now the Phantom Lancer is being a threat na rin para sa Mineski. Nakita mo naman kung gaano kabilis siya napatay. Yung Undying at yung Tiny. And even deleting the Tombstone as early on. Tapos ang ginawa niya kanina ni Jabs, nung naubos yung kanyang mana, he went for that Soul Ring to an avalanche agad, but the attack speed was too much para sa Phantom Lancer. At yung paggamit pa niya ng Soul Ring, napahamak pa siya doon.
Lost more HP.
Lost more HP. Ang gusto lang naman niya din talagang gawin doon is just land that avalanche to at least buy some time for Mineski. And now,
oh no!
Oh, he knows.
Isa pa ulit, pero nandito na rin yung rotation coming in from... Oh, that was beautiful. They got the Yules. Doppelganger will show Kuku. Jabs goes for the throw. And they finally get the Phantom Lancer from what looks like to have been a very bad spot. But Mineski baiting in Kuku. And Kuku's... I don't know, man. Even though he has that... mechanical prowess. Kuku, in these past two fights, or past two games, have made some really questionable plays.
For sure. Yeah, also... You have to really give it to Jabs. Having that, sabihin na nating presence of mind or intuition. Parang, di ba meron siyang sentry ward doon. Hindi niya agad restun si Phantom Lancer. Parang medyo nagpa-bait mo siya forward, backwards, then forward, then backwards once again. Palapit dun sa double damage rune. Kasi alam niya na doon si Phantom Lancer. So, he probably thought that the Phantom Lancer will try to get that double damage before going up sa kanya.
Yeah.
And he bought enough time. After nung stun, merong toss, tapos tsaka niya lang yung double damage, and then he bought enough time para makapunta na doon yung Queen of Pain, as well as the rest of Mineski, at that is quite a prized kill para sa TNC, para sa Mineski, even getting the Aegis of Immortal, and Timbersaw is now second in terms of net worth. It's like that. Meron na siyang Lotus Orb, I believe. Slowly and surely naman, ang Terrorblade dito, nakakuha na ng mga stat items. Meron siyang Manta style, going for the Scuddy just to provide a little bit of tankiness para sa isang Terrorblade. Reach that 3k HP mark para hindi siya easily ma-burst down, and then go for the Sunders early on para makapag-stay siya mas matagal sa fights. And this Terrorblade will be a problem soon. There's the Lotus Orb para kay Timbersaw right now. Ano namang mga items natin dito direct? So, there you go. So, low Silver Edge is soon para kay Kuku. SNY naman ang gustong kunin dito ni Sam H before the Silver Edge. Okay. Samantala, a Lotus Orb, Bloodstone, and Boots of Travel for Ice. Mushi, not that good, pero okay na rin. Desolator, Armlet, Yasha, and Aegis up on.
There it is,
Moon.
Silver Edge purchased by Kuku.
Yep.
It's gonna rip through their active armor.
Nice.
It's a 4-man stack again! They find Kuku! There is the Avalanche! Wala siyang katakas-takas dito. No chance for the Doppelganger. And Mineski getting all of these prize frags. Impact kills para sa sarili nila.
That is another death by Kuku sa isang rune. Yan naman. Sobrang nakakit siya sa rune. And,
Sakit sa aking kuku.
yeah, and even Moon bottling up yung arcane rune. Tama ba? Binottle ba niya yung arcane rune direct? Si Queen of Pain. Yeah, so when nga, meron siyang lowers cooldown and walang buyback for 23 seconds ang TNC kay Phantom Lancer. The problem with TNC, wala silang wave clear din ngayon. Wala silang AoE wave clear. Maganda kanilang gank pero in terms of clearing the waves or defending a push,
they're probably gonna force the fight. Sam H, there it is. Sunder, no, actually not yet used, but here comes the Queen of Pain. Moon from the sides. Body block din si 1437,
nice
but
toss.
there is the toss. Why nila mag-follow up, but that because there is still that high ground advantage for TNC. Jabs goes down, and Mineski, kailangan nilang bumalik ngayon. Ninja Boogie from the sidelines, mahuhuli ba siya? Hindi! No stunts from TNC for the meantime, but they've shut down one. But Mineski on the other side, nakakuha din sila ng isang mid-tier 3 tower.
Want to get it? Napatay ba na yung tier 3 tower?
Yes.
So yeah, they did kill off the tier 3 tower. Only losing Jabs. TNC, they drafted around the Tiny in a sense that they have so much physical damage and with a very low armor hero like the Tiny. And sila nahirap nun na
wow, look at how fast that is.
Yeah, that is the devastating talaga na factor about Timber. So to really shut down all of those illusion-based heroes. Now finds Tims but no tree to latch on.
Still gonna be close though. Charge
Pero
from...
Tether, yeah, it will be there.
Grabe, nakatulong pa si 1437 dito. Yeah. Sinagasaan lang. Tapos tumakbo palayo.
When it comes to Solar Crest, incoming for Timber. So more armor and evasion naman na kanya maibibigay para sa kanya sarili at sa kanya teammates. And that will mean that the physical damage output from TNC talagang ina-answer na dito ng Mineski. That's gonna be there. But the Silver Edge is still devastating para kay Ice Ice. Although, the positioning from Ice Ice has been really good. Hindi siya nakahanap. But there you go. Tombstone will be laid down, but
so many illusions. Kailangan i-clear out ni Ice. There's 4 members of TNC here. They're battering down onto Ice, and even though he's that tanky, he has just few little HP. So muna dito si Mushi. Moon dives in, but that's gonna be too big for him to handle. Nakapag-use siya dito, but he will not be able to escape, though does have the Aegis of Immortal. Will he be able to? The silence could connect.
The bash though. Oh, wow, nice timing.
Beautiful. Sinagasaan siya.
Ultra kill for Phantom Lancer. Wow. What a play by 1437. So, ang ginawa ni 1437 is he relied on the greater bash. Tinime niya yung kanyang pagtakbo, pag-charge dun sa may bottom lane para, yun nga, sabi mo, sagasaan si Moon, and Moon couldn't blink out into safety. Mineski.
That's not how many, yeah.
Talk about the impact kills, man.
That's not really what they wanted to happen. Mineski, they want to get the picks rather than the fights, because TNC, when they go for the fight, ang bilis nila makapag-charge up ng kanilang illusions. If Ice isn't there to clear them out, Mineski, I feel like they don't really have too much to work with. Pag may illusions ang TNC, so they really gotta clear them out first. That's the ramping mechanics of TNC, man.
Yep. So, 20-19, a very intense matchup dito. TNC still not pulling away from the game. Di pa sila ganun kalakas yung kanyang lead. In fact, less than 1k lang kanilang lead ngayon, despite having a third blade. But I would assume that as the game drags on, yung mga heroes dito ng Mineski magiging lower na yung impact. Particularly, oh no, they find Timberso once again. And Ice losing a lot of those charges from the Bloodstone. Two times na siya na take down dito. But I was saying, as the game drags on, the impact from the heroes of Mineski, they will falter for sure. So, particularly yung life stealer dito, lalo na siya mahihirapan kapag nag-late game na, kung saan sobrang lalakas na ng mga illusions, wala na siyang mahahampas. That applies to Ninja Boogie din. Nakita mo naman kung gaano kabilis sa papatumpay kanyang Tombstone. And look at this, they won the Undying once again. Meron siyang Ghost Scepter, naglagay na rin ng Tombstone, pero free gold na naman na kanyang ibibigay dito para kay Phantom Lancer. Ilang 200 gold na ang nakukuha dito ni PL. Naku po. I think he got at least 6 Tombstones na napapatay niya, at least. And this is gonna be a push from Mineski. How can they defend? 3 seconds without Timber, so meron pa silang glyph. They don't. They will not commit it. And that's gonna be a free tier 3 tower. Might even get more.
They're still going for it though, but the counter charge will really destroy them. There is no opportunity here for Mineski to go in. Sonic Wave will be popped by Moon, but 1-for-37 survives. Mushi here, he tried to go in, but paid the ultimate price. Triple kill na naman dito si Kuku, and he's looking for that ultra. But he just tells his teammate, pasakin na lang natin mga barracks. Siguraduhin natin na makuha natin tong super minion or super creeps pushing into the lane. And they even decide to go for top lane. Walang katigil-tigil dito on TNC. And they could just go all the way. Pupunta pa sila sa bot. 40 seconds without buyback. Ang Timbersaw and ang never mind. Actually, bottom tier 1 pa pala yun.
GG has been gone. I think it's over then. I
Wow.
think this is not a premature GG. I think this is really the end for Mineski.
Yeah, they know it already.
They know it. And we are gonna go to Game 3, TNC. Having that illusion-based draft na hindi nasagot ng Mineski. Well, they did have the answer courtesy of Timbersaw, pero yung kanilang core na Lifestealer, sobrang wala din talagang impact. And the